Hi, I'm Nag, and today Anime Vanguards dropped a Berserk update. The manga universally accepted as the greatest of all time, basically. So in this video, I obtained every single Berserk unit, including the secrets, Guts, and Griffith, and rolled OP traits on both of them. So let's get to it, because this is a long one. New Anime Vanguards update 8. I just woke up. We got Berserk, and I can already see they had the Smith guy. That's cool. I've never seen him as a playable unit before. He was one of the hardest, they're banner characters, quotes ever. Wait, no, I need to read the manga to know. I assume that's Guts. He's lying down. The Struggler. Fair enough. Let's get the Struggler. First, I'm gonna craft a potion. Don't mind my team at the bottom. This is my world line team. I was just doing it yesterday before the update dropped. Or before I, went to bed. So I knew the update was gonna drop the next day. Oh, we got it. He's not lying down here. Doesn't seem like he evolves into a secret, which is unfortunate because it's Guts. But okay, let's just get his dupes then. Actually, how can I be so sure? Well, he's not even here. Is there a different way to evolve him? What? Do I have Mythics autosell? I got him, right? Is exclusive autoselling Mythics? I saw him. I have to go to Mythic Pity on a regular banner. There he is again. He's called just D, not the Just D. Yeah, I think the auto sell for exclusives is also auto selling mythics. Oh, he does become a secret. It just, it didn't show on the thing. A sword stained with the essence of ethereal bodies, giving it otherworldly properties. Well, he seems to do a lot. Every 5 takedowns, spawns a demon, and he gives 100 yen on death. Anytime the enemy is killed, blows damage by 40% for 10 seconds. While they're gonna stun if an enemy in range is non-effective bleed, it applies bleed to them. I'll read more later. Now, how do I get that? Unfortunately, Vanguards does not have a in-game wiki like enemy power defense. One of the greatest features that no game has, or seems to want to add, really. We put on the codes. 50 rerolls, that's the most I've ever given. I do only have 155 or 177 or whatever, but it's okay. Let's get a blitz for kills. And where's this game mode? Oh, up to 8.0. The Falcon will give up everything in his dream during the event. Every wave cleared before, after wave 10 has a 1% chance to activate the Eclipse. Survive while not losing any units to obtain the Falcon. Interesting. It's like a defense shop thing. Oh. I clicked without even knowing. I guess I'm in the mission now. Oh, I get to play with him. Can I change lineup? Well, I tried. Ooh, he just comes in. Well, the next upgrade him. He's full AoE. I haven't seen a full AoE character in Anime Vanguards in a while, I feel. At least a secret. Like a hard-hitting character. That's full AoE. Last one I can think of, really, is Gojo. Berserker armor. When this is toggled on, this unit will begin to attack non-stop and gain full status effect and deal with me. As soon as the current attack is finished, follow up with another random attack, but gains an injury stack. That's cool. This is the, I don't know if I should do Berserk spoilers. I think this part of the manga is from like 20 years ago. It's from the fairy stuff, or mage stuff. Well, this doesn't seem too difficult. He goes in rage, and then... Interesting that he puts his sword down, and then attacks. Where's that demon that he spawns? Is it like... I don't know why, I thought he would spawn around him, I don't know why. But I don't see the demon after 5 takedowns. I'm waiting for the boss to spawn in before I pop the ability. But he has bleed and he's unbound again, by the way. I swear, every good bleed character is unbound. You have Alucard, which is the best bleed character realistically. Or every decent unbound character is bleed. I think that's a better way of putting it. Then you have Chozo, which is still decent for a bleed. a bit power crap now. But it seems like it's a debuff they like to give to unbound characters. Oh, I can activate the ability from here now. Ooh. Let me pop the abilities. Minus 100 SPA was 0 seconds. Well, obviously it's not actually 0 seconds. I'm assuming he has to play the actual animation still. Then you see the injury stacks. Okay, I've done it. The trial that I just got tossed into. 3 coins. Probably more. Okay. For evolving all the characters a bit more. Complete stages with Gojo is the current event. Huh? Gojo's glasses? Huh? Did they evolve Gojo? Oh, I don't want to worry about that right now, but is that like familiar or something? And it's really cool that it's like, it doesn't tell you at all what it is. It's just the power of the strongest horse or whatever that means. Alright, so what's the Berserk stuff? What is it? Legend stage? What is it? Yep. Story and the legend stage. Thought so. Stage mechanics. Stage gimmicks, nothing to see here. But that's the story. I'm assuming the... Oh, nothing to see here. Well, the Attack on Titan one says there's nothing to see here. There was a stage gimmick, which was your units have 0 range. Well, that's I don't know if that's for the evolution for Guts or like a familiar. Again, it's very cool that there's no information. That's a familiar, right? 10% from story? All right, let's see if my theory is correct. So I've been thinking, now that Escanor is a thing, they're gonna give shield to like every enemy. Like at least one enemy per stage. One enemy per stage is going to be unkillable by Escanor by the fact of like having a ton of shield just to prevent them from soloing every new content. That's my theory. I'll see what happens here then. The Eclipse started. This is my, first stage, I guess. Wonder if the Eclipse is easy with just Escanor. Oh, there's a ton of enemies. Okay, never mind. If they just hit your character, it dies. Well, I couldn't do it. It's probably not possible with just Escanor because he just got deleted as soon as he got touched. You probably need like a full AoE character. Well, if I had Escanor on his final upgrade, then yeah. Well, maybe I was wrong. And nah, probably the legend stage, I won't be able to, but well, whatever. I'm gonna have to do I have to do story? I swear the legend stage is open. I don't want to do story. It's like 6 enemy Vanguards. We need to talk. How about a stage skip for story, huh? We really need to do 6 times the same stage just so we can unlock the rest of the update? I say we don't. Again, I'm trying to do Escanor, but I mean, I saw what happened in the Eclipse, and I do want to do the Eclipse, like ideally. So, more likely than not, I'm not just... Even if I can do just putting Escanor down, I probably won't. Just so I can do the Eclipse. And I mean, Damn, is the Eclipse gonna happen every time you play the game? At all? That sounds pretty annoying. Like, if I already have... Or is it just the Berserk stages? If it's just the Berserk stage, it's fine. But the way the event said, I'm scared it's like any stage. Maybe I was wrong. This is actually the 2nd legend stage, and there's been no shield enemies. Impressive. I expected less of you, anime devs, anime Vanguards devs, the balancers, the stage balancers. I know you were itching to give a random enemy 10 shield, but you held yourself. I'm proud of you. Yeah, again, I'm just gonna do this with Escanor one more time, but I'm gonna switch to Kaguya. Just because, in case the Eclipse happens again, I want to be prepared. I don't think Escanor can solo it. Just too many enemies. Oh, I see. They spawn in enemies at the back of the track as well. That should be fine. Unless Griffith like deletes my character or something, it should be fine. But, with that being said, no shields. I'm proud of it. Honestly, brings a tear to my eye that you did not immediately made Escanor useless. You're giving him one update at the very least. I appreciate it. That being said, he's leaving. It's Kaguya time. Wait, is there in the X stage? Oh wait, are we doing the X stage? I'm actually able to solo Escanor, but surely not. There isn't the X stage. Ooh. What is the point of the EX stage though? It just drops every material? I'm gonna try to solo with Escanor again. And there's a 5% chance of this. I mean, let's see. But this stage, by the way, always peak immunity. They're already immune to stun and slow. So this is like a free... I'm gonna put him here. It will make the stage a bit longer, but this is where the enemy spawned last time. And now I wait. Oh, they don't have the stage mechanics in-game, but you can see it before going in. Oh, the Berserk characters do actually get buffed. Also, my boy Jin. I actually got him. Oh no, there's mechanics right there. Oh, never mind. Not this stage, but the other one they were immune. I actually did get Jin. And no, I said I was doing Immortalized before the update. But I don't have him worked on yet, so... Oh, it seems like Escanor is weakened. Because I'm on the 1 form and he's only at 282. Or is there no traits? Oh, there's no traits. I see. So that's the EX. Either there's no traits. Huh, definitely don't mind that. Well, for Escanor, I feel like he doesn't need a trait to be good and do what he's doing right now, which is nice. So farming the EX stage, the best character will be Escanor. But again, I do want to do the Eclipse whenever it happens again. I should check that event thing again. Does it only happen on story? Because that's where it happened. If it only happens on story, then we're going to keep Escanor. Well, I didn't get the 5% drop, but this is definitely the best stage to farm for the evil materials. Problem is, Guts does not use these evil materials. I don't know what he does, actually. I'm still confused. The Struggler quest, of course. Evolve to unending rage units. The witch is in banner. Let's get it. It's crazy because before reading Berserk, I had no idea who this witch character was. I feel like no one talks about her, but she's a great character. Obviously, Griffith and Guts are the big characters. They're iconic, right? They are the face of Berserk, but some of the other characters in Berserk are also very good. Nice. No, there it is. Dude, I'm scared my things are auto-selling again. Okay, so we got the witch. Damn, we're gonna have to wait for Banner then and hope another Berserk character shows up. Well, the best way to farm will be doing that EX stage, since, you know, we're also evolving more characters. Because, yeah, this one's for the Smith, this one's for the Witch, this one's for Skeleton Knight. This one dropping all three is very convenient for sure. Well, it would be nice if the Eclipse actually doesn't happen on the stage I don't have traits on. During this event, every wave clear before wave... Dude, this can't be every stage of every event, right? Like, it can't be. Like, that doesn't make any sense. It would be way too annoying if you're doing, like, a portal or something. The eclipse just happened. Alright, this myth is in Banner. Oh, should I chase Shiny Guts? Maybe. Now he becomes secret. He must be good. And it's Guts. I did chase a Shiny Eisen. Because, oh, it's got a Shiny right here. What? They keep teasing that we're going to be able to transfer the shinies, and this is an awesome shiny. I mean, this shouldn't be the Eisen that's in a chair because it's the 6th anniversary Eisen from Bleach Brave Souls, but still awesome. Way better than any skin they could do. This is an official Eisen, by the way. Like, this is not in the anime, but it's from Bleach Brave Souls. It's an official game. It's not like some fan-made or something. I think Kubo also came up with the design. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave the auto-clicker. I'm gonna go shower. I haven't showered yet. I'm stinky. Ew. Make another potion. Actually, I'll just buy the potions, whatever. Alright, right back. Showering at last. Have I got the shiny guts? Oh, I'm at 80. I'm at 38k. Please. No. No. Come on. So many guts. I can never get the character shiny on their release. The ones, like the one that really matters on the update. Like Goku on the Dragon Ball Z update. I think I got him like 30 or so from Banner. And none of them were shiny. Oh well. Probably got some random shiny off Banner too, right? Other than this Medusa. At least they get some normalizes. This guy got 2 shinies in one? It's not a 0 amount of heroes, you know? This one is actually pretty worth farming gems, but no, I'm broke. Is what it is. Let's get the evolutions going. For me to do it, I just need... Oh, I got the... I do miss one thing. Debuffs instead buff this unit by the same amount, and debuffs applied to this unit cannot be cleansed. If a unit map is inflicted with a status effect or debuff, this unit will teleport to the location, cleanse damage. Oh, I want him. Okay, we're getting one more for him, but let me farm kills on all these characters. I like that cleanse one. He just teleports to them. They gave him his Cold Knight, the King. Okay, 500. Is he a farm or a buffer? Every takedown that occurs, this unit gains 1 ore stack. This unit has access to different shops depending on the upgrade. This unit can then craft and apply a weapon to any ally, overriding any weapon that was already placed on the ally. For every 3 silver weapons crafted, this unit can craft full masterwork. Okay, so he's like a buff type character. Should I give him range? Ah, whatever. Probably doesn't need it. I can evolve him right now. Twing! I'll bring him on the stage. I want to see how it works. It gives me Senku from AWTD vibes. Well, the others need to take down, so I'm assuming if... Did I not equip him? I'm assuming we should get golden on him for... or fortune for cost reduction. Watch this Monarch. Deadeye. I got scared for a second. Alright, fortune. I got very scared for a second. Can't lie. Oh, this is my Ichigo farm stage team. But I guess now it's gonna be Gojo stage farm team. Where is he? I got a godly assassin and everything. Hope this Gojo buff is good. Let me just have... I have a shiny. So, just have him shiny. Does he not get the discount? I thought he was already 500. Maybe I was wrong. Oh, Guts. He's just laying on the ground. Buddy, you don't attack. This unit has had their astral body injured and cannot fight. You don't say. Oh, what a nice effect on her. Man, you gotta read Berserk. I'm serious. There's not going to be a Berserk anime. There won't. You can't wait for a Berserk anime because there won't be a Berserk anime. Do you know how I know this? Because they tried. There is a Berserk anime. Sucks. You know why it sucks? They can't make it. They cannot make a Berserk anime. It's too much. It can't. Like, it can't exist. The Berserk anime would be too much for normal people that like Jujutsu Kaisen or something. But like, if you... Most people watching me are normal, I hope. But there's a lot of people that watch anime that only watch like slice of life, and whenever they see any action, any anime ever, they're like, this story sucks. You would cry by the first page of Berserk, and not because it's sad, but because your body wouldn't know what to do with what happens. You're like, it's too much for your little brain. Not because it's intelligent either, it's just too graphic. They can't make a proper anime of Berserk being faithful. The animes for Berserk that are out are not faithful. They're not terrible. Mind you, like the story is still there, what they made of it, but it's not faithful, you know? Like there's things missing that happens that they're cut from the anime, because if they showed in the anime, they wouldn't be able to play it on TV. They just wouldn't. There are things that I can say on video because the video is gonna get taken down. Like just me describing it. Not taken down, but you get demonetized. But anyways, so the ores, huh? I have 145 ores, so... Oh. So you can craft like a minor buff to a character, but the Masterworks, Dragon Slayer, increases damage by 40 and increases damage dealt by DOTs by 20%. 250 ores, increases range by 20, damage out to burning enemies by 20, makes any allies immune, just has effects, makes allies immune to debuffs, reduces SP by 10, increase damage by 20. Wow, those are good. But you need to craft, for every 3 silvers crafting, craft 1 Masterwork. So first you need to craft, okay, so you can equip on Gojo, so he got a little more damage. I can't see it on him or something, but he got the damage. So it costs 160 ores, and then you can craft a Masterwork, which is 250. This is probably unusable in regular stages. It's just too many kills. Realistically, it's just not really gonna happen. So I put the Silver Spear, he got the range, but if I give him the dagger, he loses the range. Yeah, it takes out the weapon it has. So you have to like spread out the silver weapons. And then now I can craft a Masterwork. But again, it's another 250. Like, I don't think this is actually viable on 15 wave stages. Maybe in 20. Maybe in 20 wave stages, but in 15 wave stages, I don't think so. Look how much simpler passives were back then. And this was considered super OP. I miss it. Well, I guess it's fine because it says only one of each Masterwork can exist at a time. So this is a stage that spawns a ton of enemies to begin with. So the fact that only now I'm getting to the 250 mark, it's a bit unfortunate. I don't know, again, I think in 20 wave stages, definitely gonna bring him. Like, this buff is insane. So for Gojo specifically, I think the best one would be the SPA, because he attacks so slow. But, you know, obviously, for Guts, wait, he didn't take away the ore stacks. It's bugged. Oh no, now he did. So did it take away? Did I click it wrong? I gave him the the Dragon Slayer. There's no indication of who has the Dragon Slayer. I was gonna say the Dragon Slayer is obviously made for Guts. Obviously. And I mean, makes sense. But this stage already has tons of enemies. So I would like to see on like a normal stage. When it gets to like these waves, this stage gets so many enemies. That's why I always bring my characters to farm kills here. Let me give him again the Sword of Actuation. Click here. I actually don't think it worked the first time. That's why it didn't count. I think you have to click on the unit manager. Oh man, they're really bringing back Gojo. Ooh, dude, I love this animation. So this is probably the best purple animation. With the explosions, so good. I've already glazed the Jujutsu Kaisen animation, or the Jujutsu Kaisen update before. I don't have to do it again, but it was their best update. Genuinely, it was their most hype update ever. I think this character does have a playstyle, the Smith. He can give like a small little buff, not a little, 25% damage, 10 SPA. He can give some decent buffs to your characters. Let's say you have 3 DPS, right? 2 farm, 3 DPS, and him on the team as your support. You give each of them one of these, and then your main DPS later gets the Masterwork. I think he's good. Actually, a more realistic team would be 2 DPS, 1 slow / bleed, and then him, and then 2 farms. So the bleed gets range, 1 DPS gets damage, other DPS gets SPA, then the main DPS gets a Masterwork. Like all the kills, we can get this going. We'll see about that Gojo event later. I'm gonna do some stage farming with him. How many days does it take to get to the Gojo thing? You get 20 a day. You need 100, 5 days. All right, fair enough. Gotta work for it. Oh yeah, I can evolve this Call Knight. I'll do it in a bit. I'm gonna give her full Z+, and if she's not good, I'll just transfer the traits back into someone else. That's fine. All right, that's 2 units. Let's claim. You haven't finished this quest. Couldn't find description. All right, let's rejoin the server. Yes. Brand the struggler with the active eye sacrifice. I assume that would be the next mission. So you need to get the Eclipse while having guts on your team equipped. Sure, that makes sense. One thing I don't know about the Berserk anime, or the attempt of a Berserk anime they've done, did they actually do the Eclipse? Like actually do the Eclipse? Because I can imagine that being allowed on TV. Like the Eclipse is something I've never seen the manga before. It's horrific. In the best of ways. I mean, well, narratively in the best of ways. Now, pretend Guts is a support unit, and then we'll put the Smith. Boom. I think it seems fine. More than fine. But just for the purposes of me trying out the Witch, bring her in. And I'm actually going to go on the story. Let's finish the story while trying to get the Eclipse to happen. Upgrade all my farms. The Eclipse didn't even happen. Whatever. Alright, so what does the Witch do? This unit is always treated as a positive element in any game mode that is buffing elements. Okay. Attacks inflict nullify. Disables all damage reduction in enemy specific mechanics. That's just the Lucy debuff. Okay. For 10 seconds on hit. If an ally is stunned, boost damage by 50% for the duration of the stun. Interesting. So I guess that's supposed to be going with Guts. Because he bleeds all enemies in range when he is stunned. I don't know how good that actually is though. Not feeling this character. But, because I'll be honest, I feel like the Lucy debuff is not that great. I never really, other than the Bleach stage, where you had that debuff where, you know, the enemies took less damage the more of them you hit. I feel like this disable has not been too useful. Like, it's not been worth bringing over Bleed mainly. Bleed is just a must-bring debuff for every stage because every boss regens. Well, the new bosses don't regen, probably because I said something. Probably because I cried and begged them to stop putting Bleed regen on every single boss. So you're welcome. But Bleed is just better because of that fact, you know. Most bosses in the game still are regen, so you kind of have to bring it, and then you're gonna bring Bleed, and then you're also gonna bring her, and then you're gonna bring True Farms, and then your buffer, and then your DPS. You're only gonna bring True DPS. So, you know, it becomes a lot. You gotta have to weigh in, like which one's more worth it, the Nullify or the Bleed, or potentially a slow. And Nullify, unfortunately, doesn't nullify actually the best of stuff. Like, I swear it doesn't nullify the attack reduction debuff on the Dragon Ball stage, or at the very least. Oh, I got the thing. Let's take a look at it. When I've done it, it didn't do anything. Although knowing anime Vanguards, it might have been bugged at the time, and now it's fixed, so who knows. What is the name of this awful creature? Oh, there it is. Nose. Anytime this unit attacks, stun this unit for 2 seconds. If this unit is stunned, increases damage by 15.4% for the duration of the stun, plus 5 seconds. I see. Could be a team build. You have her, you have the familiar. Could be. I'm done with the story. Cool. I mean, this is just so next updated that has a story. It's already like completed, but I guess I didn't even need to do this. Then again, the clip. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go on Namek or something and keep resetting whenever I get to like wave 10 until I get the Eclipse to happen, and just bring in some very cheap characters, because I mean it spawns in very early, so I have to assume the enemies aren't very strong. I'm scared of placing Speedwagon because the branded characters, right, if he touches a branded character, I just lose instantly. So I'd rather only place damaging characters, and I'm placing Weather Report mainly because his cost. Oh, I should have brought Gohan as well, so he gets a free placement. I think for his cost, Weather Report is very good, and I can place multiple of them to protect my Guts, because I'm scared if I only place like a Monarch or something, because Guts needs to be placed on the ground as well, but he doesn't attack. I'm scared if I just place like a Monarch like Jinwoo, he won't be able to keep up. There are so many enemies. But if it's 4 characters, slowing them as well, it should be good. All right, I'll place him right here. And hopefully this won't take too long. Weather Report is so nice being 800 costs. This is, again, how I've been, or was, farming the Ichigo mission, and how I'm going to farm the Gojo mission. I just go on Namek, and I have a macro that places Weather Report, and I have Gohan on the team as well, so he also gets placed instantly. And I mean, that's it. It places like in wave 1, so it clears a lot faster. So you don't have to wait for the enemies to walk and stuff. Was thinking of giving him the Monarch just for the lols, but I mean, not a character you should. Just range is good for him. All right, I'm wave 10. Didn't happen, so I'm gonna reset 2 minutes. About 3 minutes. Let's give it that, because I'm gonna have to do all this per attempt. It's not too bad. I mentioned it, dude. I would love to see the average Jujutsu Kaisen watcher reading the Eclipse. You genuinely think that the Shibuya incident was bad. For the cast of characters, buddy, the Eclipse, dude, I'm gonna find this for you, Troko, so you can play on screen. There's like series of videos of this older gentleman, I think he's in his 40s or something, maybe a bit older, reading Berserk for the first time, and it goes very nicely like the video titles during the Golden Age arc, and then when he gets to the Eclipse, he looks distraught. Like he couldn't even process it. Guys, I'm gonna lose it. I've been here for like an hour and a half. Sorry, I just checked when I finished recording my last clip. I've been here for almost 2 hours, and I haven't got the Eclipse yet to happen again. Not to mention, you know, the legend stages I did and stuff like that, so... Why couldn't... I got it. I got the Eclipse on my first story stage run. First one. And now you're gonna give me like 500 waves without one? Like, you're actually trolling, man. Oh, it's happening. It exists. I just hope I can place Guts. And he still gets branded? Yeah, he does. Okay. This took like 2 hours. I thought, dude, I was starting to think that you had to complete the stage to... Oh, I just got it. Just from placing him. Okay. Dude, I started to think that you had to actually like complete the stage, or else like the next time you do a stage, it doesn't count. Like I was starting to come up with theories of why I couldn't get this Eclipse to happen. Oh, and there he is. Oh, that was quick. If only they didn't take 2 hours for this. So Griffith as well. The Falcon. Guts can't get killed, so we can just evolve him right now. I will give him stats first, though. Got some Z's and whatnot just waiting. There we go. Some good Z's as well. I don't know if a better Z becomes a better Z+, but either way. So there's a cap. They can't become godly or anything. Twing! Does he have a cosmetic? Because he's not shiny, but he's a secret. Yes, equip cosmetic. Oh, yeah, you just become Guts. I don't have that many rerolls, but you know. New update means new packs. I am a public server, so the lag is making the clicks not register so fast. And it causes a very cool sound to happen. Let's get out of this public server. All right, time for the packs. 500 rerolls. The Struggler is a crazy name though, to give to Guts. Fair, but crazy. He do be struggling. Will I struggle though? Will I be going to pity? Because my last couple of Monarchs have been pity. Ethereal. Solar. Solar, hello. No pity! It still took like 600, but there we go. What I want to do is, let's take him on the stage so I can evolve my Skull Knight and try out Griffith, because I'm pretty sure I actually did a little bit of snooping. Griffith has a special mechanic to get him evolved. Oh, you can check characters' categories now. Okay, so you have the Berserk category. That's cool. My dream. For these men, these are the most precious. But I believe beneath them there is something even more precious than these. They are driven to pursue it, and their pursuit is solely for their own sake, not another. One man's dream can hold dominion? Been a while since I read this speech. Over the entire world. For one who dedicates his life to the forging of a single sword. While many can pursue their dreams in solitude, other dreams are like great storms, blowing hundreds, even thousands of dreams apart in their wake. Dreams breathe life into men and can cage them in suffering. Men live and die by their dreams, but long after they've been abandoned, they still smolder deep in men's hearts. Some see nothing more than life and death. They are dead, for they have no dreams. Oh, Griffith did nothing wrong. No, I'm kidding. He did a lot of things wrong. It's crazy because Griffith to me is like Funny Valentine from JoJo Part 7. He's so charismatic that there are people who genuinely think the horrific things that he does are justified. That's how good of a character it is. You can do the most heinous acts, and there are still people who look you dead in the eye and say, Griffith did nothing wrong. You are insane. Funny Valentine as well, which is the villain of JoJo Part 7. And keyword villain. Oh wow. I'm assuming Griffith is a sacrifice mechanic. The symbol of sacrifice appears over the Falcon's head and shoots all over the map, marking every cell phone tower and non-boss enemy on the map. Huh. I'm gonna try it. Oh. Does the Eclipse happen? Yo. Oh, you just forced the Eclipse. So does killing the little demons, is it how you evolve them? I'm guessing it is. So I probably should look for some... I could just use... Genuinely could use Gojo and do this. Get him to full AoE, and then I get my stage completions and I get this done. Because it definitely should not be good for Infinite. It takes 400 or 300 seconds. Doing a stage on its own is probably faster. Well, let me evolve Skull Knight. I have big hopes for him. If I even have enough material still. Yeah, you need to awaken the King's Egg, which is sacrifice 200 units / eclipse of possible enemies via the I sacrifice ability. I did 30 in just one, so it's probably very easy to finish. I am scrapped, except I have 46 rainbows, so we're actually pretty good. Just spam this. I don't know if I should give him stats, to be honest. Like, he kind of doing his own thing. I'll still do it. Skull Knight's a cool character, man. I think he also doesn't get as much notoriety as the main characters, but he's up there. His first placement range is pretty terrible, but actually I don't know if there's a but. It is pretty terrible. If I place like 3 Skull Knights, wait, is it global cooldown? Local 15-second cooldown. So I can keep cleansing debuffs, right? Because I'm gonna be honest, I think that's one of the biggest annoyances in this game is the debuffs. There are stages that you just get stunned like at all times, and most characters are not immune to stun. They just aren't. Very, very, very few characters are. And these are the characters that we all use because they're immune. Only at the very end he becomes full AoE. Yeah, he has the classic... Oh, classic sword swing. Man, I was really hoping the Smith was a new farm. You just don't make any yen in this game. You can upgrade like 1 unit per stage. Let me get rid of my Speedwagon, please. Okay, I think when he spawns the demon, it's so fast. Yeah, it's so fast you barely see it, but it's right there on the track. Boom. And then he just basically insta-kills them. 402k. It has like his attack stat. Alright, let me do the Eclipse. I just want to get a full AoE. I mean, his DPS is crazy. Plus bleed? Yo. That is pretty good. As soon as the enemies start coming in, I'm gonna pop the Berserker armor for the 0 SPA. Oh yeah, this unit attacks a bleeding enemy follows up with attack 2 for 50% of this unit's damage. Enemies hit by this are repulsed. That's pretty good. So it's like if a strong enemy comes in and you don't just insta-kill him and he gets bled, they just hit him again. Yeah, that's why he's doing the attack 2 right there. When does the Eclipse end? Although him doing attack 2 right now is kind of compromising this whole thing I'm doing here. Yeah. Because he stopped doing the full AoE, he got eaten. Unlucky. To be fair, that's not an issue. Usually. It's just, you know, during the Eclipse was an issue. I just claimed my daily rewards, but it's giving me the daily rewards again. I'll take it. Skull Knight, I'm not even gonna like upgrade him whenever I place him. I'm just gonna give him golden as well. Although my rules are done. 400 and I got the Skull Horse. I know it's a shame I couldn't get the shiny guts, but I mean, you saw. It's just what happens whenever I try to shiny chase in this game. Alright, Fortune. Does Fortune even work? I swear it didn't work on the other character. Like, it's supposed to give you 10% cost reduction. Alright, here's how I'm gonna farm. Dude, I can't use the guts cosmetic. Here's what happens when you teleport to the guts cosmetic every time. Your character falls. Every single time. Oh, maybe not that time. A lot of the time. It's an issue with Vanguards and models. If it's like a weird posture. So here's what I'm gonna do to farm. I mean, basically the same thing. I'm just gonna place weather report, and then whenever I can place Griffith, I'm gonna place him and do it. And he's gonna kill as many as he can. After it's done, I'll reset. I think that's probably the best way to do it. Alright, so as I was doing it, I found a much better way to do it. I thought that killing the enemies, like the little enemies, was the mission, because I thought they would count as a sacrifice, but no. You need to sacrifice units or enemies from the Berserk Legend stage, and that's actually very difficult to do, sacrificing those enemies, because if they die, they don't count as a sacrifice. They have to be eaten by the little demons. So the easiest way I came up with was just spawning in a ton of rares, popping the Eclipse, and letting the rares be eaten. Because yeah, the little demons that spawn, they need to eat the rares. Or, you know, whatever character is branded. But, you know, doing this is pretty easy. You know, I actually just rambled for about 10 minutes on more Berserk stuff, but I'm gonna cut that out. I can't. It's enough. I did my PSA, and you know, that's all there needs to be. If you want to learn more, there's many ways to read manga online. It's not that hard. Unless you use only Apple products. In which case, it's actually not that hard. You can just use manga decks and just read on browser. A lot of people want to read through apps. This is why I actually got I have an iPad, but I actually also got a crappy Android tablet. Really crappy. This was like $100. Just to read manga, because Android actually has more apps. On iOS, you're stuck with, or at least I am, because my region sucks, with the selection from Viz, and Berserk is not from Viz. Most of the manga that don't have anime are not going to be there. Like Vagabond, JoJo Part 7, Berserk, the manga people actually want to read because it doesn't have an anime and it's super good. They're not in there. One Punch Man is not there somehow, but no, I'm pretty sure they are from Viz still. And dude, I wanted to buy digital version of the Berserk manga. I was like, okay, there's no Berserk manga on the official app that is available in my region or whatever, or just at all. Okay, I'll buy it. I would buy the hardcovers, but I don't have space for them. I just don't have space. I will buy the hardcovers eventually once I have space, but I don't. So I'm not gonna buy it now. I want to buy digitally, they'll buy the physical again. It's just, there isn't for sale. The digital is just like either you buy physical or you don't read it all, or you can buy in Japanese, which I don't know. I don't know how to read Japanese. I will buy them, even though I'll read it again, just physical. I have all of One Piece in my shelf. Not all of it, not the most recent ones, but I have most of it. Probably why I don't have space for other stuff. Dude, I had this guy ask me what my favorite mangas were, my top 3, and I said my top 3 is One Piece. My number 3 is probably One Piece. And he's like, let me guess, is your number 2 and 1 Bleach and Naruto? I was like, no, you kid. Also, Bleach and Naruto are awesome. Don't get it twisted. But I'll be real with you. One Piece is different. I'm sorry. I grew up with Naruto. One Piece is different. Anyways, manga aside, Griffith. Twing! I gave him stats. I don't even know if he uses them. Probably does. Still no does he evolve again? Don't tell me he evolves again. No, he doesn't. Let's take him on stage. Choco's gonna bleep an F word I said, and I'm scared people are gonna think it's the other F word. It's not. I just realized before I get cancelled. I don't even know what he does. Wait, maybe I should roll for. Well, I don't know if I want to leave him golden either. It looks kind of tacky. So it's still the Eclipse. Okay, I'll do the Eclipse or not. Hello? Can it not happen in this game mode? Is he 100k DPS with no buffers? When he has the 40% damage? Jeez, guts. Not even counting the bleed? Holy. Oh, I guess does he only inflict bleed? Wait, he only inflicts bleed if he is stunned. Oh, I will do it again. So, I guess something happens after the Eclipse. What I like is that you're like risking your characters being eaten by the Eclipse demons. Like, Guts is gonna be eaten. Yeah. There's so many. Like, unless a character attacks insanely fast or is fully elite, it's gonna happen. Also, you can't pop Kaguya's domain during this, by the way. She got eaten. There's too many. But then he transforms the Falcon of Darkness. Oh, I don't have any money, bro. This year sounds like work. Actually, okay, I want to try something. I'm gonna need to bring a bleed. Unfortunately, Guts does not bleed. But could I use Griffith's thing offensively? Like, if I pop his domain, which needs to be worth it because I can't pop Kaguya during it, will he eat the enemies? Because if he eats the enemies, it could actually be good. And not just like a hindrance for the player. Because that's what it's looking like to me. It's just a very unfortunate thing you have to do, choose the character. Like, if I just pop as soon as the thing starts. Do these guys get eaten? Oh, no, they don't. So it's just literally a hindrance for the player. Okay, just wanted to confirm it. Yeah, even these like really weak enemies, they are completely unfazed by the demons. They just walk past them. So it's literally just an annoyance for your characters. Cool. It takes so long. It takes like a minute and a half. And then he transforms. Jeez. He better be worth it. This unit attacks inflict repulse. If this unit attacks an enemy on repulse lockout, they deal 30% more damage to the enemy. So, you know, when they can't be repulsed again. And does slow. This unit does not damage and cannot repulse demons spawned by sacrifice and will be not attacked by them. For every ally branded, increases damage by 5 and range by 1. Most of the time, this will be like, what, true allies may be branded, because that's just how the game works. You can't place that many characters unless you are doing like a Yuha thing, which I mean, if this guy is worth doing the Yuha thing, maybe. Ignores 30% damage reduction when attacking a slowed enemy. The amount is 50% instead. So you need to do it again. You need to do another sacrifice for him to get the buffs. Does he transform again into the other Griffith? One thing's for sure, if you're gonna bring Griffith, you cannot bring Kaguya. You can't. Because, for one, Kaguya's gonna freak out. Oh yeah, he does. He does become his final form. And also, you cannot do Kaguya's domain during it. He keeps the repulse. He keeps the brand thing. He keeps the thing. Summons in the Immortal to fight for him. So this is Zod. Yeah, Zod. For some reason, my brain fired. I thought his name was Zog. The Zog. The Immortal will do a random attack 1, 2, 3. Upgrades self to max upon arriving against 2% damage per thing sacrificed. Oh, there's still Eclipse demons walking around. Buffs all allies and damage by 40% damage. Debuffs any units that were branded by 20% damage. Okay. For every branded ally or enemy spawns in 1 demon from thing per 30 seconds. Demons spawn this way, give 100 yen on death. Lowers damage reduction of all enemies in range by 20%. Burns applied ally towers when placed and enemies when spawned. So if I place Jinwoo, he gets branded? No. I'm conflicted. It seems very annoying to use him, but damn, he looks good. It might be worth it. It might just be worth using him. Just on the economics. Because he gets to get a full upgrade for free, basically. We always talking about, like, you can't upgrade more than 1 unit per stage. I mean it. So if you can have another character that free max upgrades and does good damage, that's a big deal. It might be worth the annoyance that he brings. So I'll roll. Let's see. I'm not gonna... I don't know. I think... I'll have to think if I end up chasing Monarch on him. I'm just gonna dump what I have. What can I say? 2 non-pity Monarchs in 1 video. What can I say? Let me actually roll also on Skull Knight. Oh no, I've already given him Fortune. True. Forgot. What can I say? I think he's worth it, but you cannot bring him with Kaguya. You're gonna be without her domain for so long, you might as well not even use her. I wanna see his numbers. So since he max upgrades, we don't need to farm, technically. What we can do is a Yuha thing, right? So what I'm thinking is, this is my rarest team. We bring him 4 rares and 1 good Monarch to hold the fort for a little while for us. Who am I thinking? Not Guts, his range is garbage. I'm thinking Gogeta or Jinwoo. I guess Jinwoo. So what we're gonna do is we place him and we place all our rares. Well, in a regular stage, this is an infinite, so you start with a lot more, but it might not work out this way. Maybe we place Jinwoo first before him, I don't know. But I'm thinking Jinwoo just takes care of the leaks. Well, I don't know if it matters for the rares to be devoured. Like, does he lose the damage? That I don't know, but I don't know which rares have the more placements. I just tossed in random ones. So we're gonna do it, and we're gonna spend all our money on Jinwoo. Although I am a bit concerned he's gonna get eaten. No, Aizen could be good. He has full AoE on placement. Like, just to deal with the spawns, but Jinwoo got eaten. Damn it. Maybe we'll make a wall of rares around him. Alright, he got that. Dude, how did I get a leak? We do it again. He is at 90k-ish. But every time we lose a branded rare, we lose damage. It's not as efficient as Yuha, I'll tell you that. But okay, we got him. So he is at a... Wait, let me play some more here. Yeah, he gets more per branded character we have on the field. I mean, it's a lot. And he's doing the repulse and the slow, and he reduces damage reduction. But with all that being said, you still need to keep... Yeah, you seem to be aware of all the Eclipse. He loses all the damage. If the rares keep getting eaten, he loses all damage. So yeah, maybe the rares thing is not realistic. But hear me out. Hear me out. Forget the rares. We'll bring him... Oh yeah, I haven't given him a Burb. His damage could be higher. And Skull Knight. Listen, he's not immune, but 3 Skull Knights cleansing him might just make up for that. No brands. We're doing no brands. Maybe we play Skull Knight just for killing. So maybe I get a better trait on him. And level him up. He's level 1. If I place a character after it has already started, did it not get branded? Or can Skull Knight not be branded? He can't... Well, he can't be debuffed. Does that not count? Do it again? Yeah, he can't be branded, so he can't be sold! That's even better than I expected! So why can Jinwoo? He shouldn't be debuffed. They're being very... very liberal with his element. He's supposed to not be affected by anything, but he is. Do I even bother upgrading him? I feel like I never will. I never will click this upgrade button. I always will do the sacrifice. At least it's how I'm seeing it. Yeah, we got it. Oh, we don't see... Is Zod doing something? No, whatever. And there's no annoying branding either. Wait, can Skull Knight cleanse the branding? Dude, I know I'm going off scope for this video, but like, I need to know. If I do it, place Jinwoo, he's gonna be branded, right? No, he doesn't cleanse it. Or maybe he doesn't cleanse it. Well, we'll see. I think Griffith might be worth running. I hope I can run him. I hope it ends up being what I'm thinking. I mean, that's the whole Berserk part of the update. There's still a Rift unit and the Battle Pass characters, but Berserk characters, we got them all. Not bad. You do my final rolls on Skull Knight. I mean, if I get Monarch on Skull Knight, I'll take it, but I'm not chasing it. Any Rainbow trait will do me just fine. Sure, that is better than Solar. I mean, this is a pretty cool update. Some cool mechanics. Oh, and I haven't even buffed the Gojo either. Interesting mechanics. Arguably greatest manga of all time, so that's a bonus. I'll come back for Gojo. And maybe the Rift character if he's good.